If I have ice cream in my house, bad things will happen. I can promise you that. Why is that? Because I love ice cream. If I have ice cream, I'm going to eat ice cream. And hey there, Coach Devin here. Had a client come to me today, a problem that a lot of people have. She fell off the wagon. And when I mean she fell off the wagon, it means she was still exercising, still working out some, but the food has really gone sideways. Have you had that happen to you? If you have, write it up down below. Let me know if it has. Tell me some of the things you did to fix that problem. I'm gonna give you some ideas on how to get back on the food wagon, get back to eating healthy food again without making it too tough for you. Before we get going, hit that like and subscribe down below. Hit that bell. That bell tells you when I make a new video. Please subscribe. The whole idea of these videos is I'm trying to put out good, honest, real information. The internet is full of garbage and baloney. Good, honest, and real information about health and fitness. I have done this, been a trainer in a gym for 28 years now. I have owned a gym for 11 years. What I find frustrating is a lot of people put out a lot of garbage. There's a lot of baloney out there. So please share this with your friends. Hit the subscribe, hit that like, hit that bell. I would appreciate it if you did. Okay, so it's after Christmas. Things go sideways over Christmas. I mean, everybody does that, right? You eat some more junk food. It's a time of year, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with indulging sometimes. But at times, it can get hard to get back on track. Now, my client had lost a ton of weight. She lost a bunch of weight. She sat down with me today and was literally in tears. She was literally crying, and she's a good friend. I call her Mama because she likes to mother me a lot. We're actually very close at age, but she likes to mother me. So she was really upset. She's like, I can't believe I'm where I am. I'm so stressed out. I did this before. I don't know how to restart. What the hell am I doing wrong? And I said, look, you're not doing anything wrong. And in reality, she's not, and neither are you. There's nothing you're doing that's wrong here. It's just that you get off track. Now, how do you get back on track? That's the $1,000,000 question. How do you get back on track? All right, a few things to remember. The first, most important one, the great thing about food is every meal is another opportunity to do better. Every meal is an opportunity to do better, to make a better choice. Look, eating healthy and exercise is a lot like being an addict, okay? Now, people look at me when I say that and like I'm crazy. They're like, Devin, come on, what? How's it like being an addict? It is like being an addict. An addict is one day at a time, right? Every decision begets another better decision. So you have one day, get through one day, then 2 days, then 3 days, then you get to a week. A week turns into 8 days, 9 days, 10 days, 2 weeks. That's how they do it in addictions. I have a family member that has some addiction issues. I know a little bit about it, not much, just a little bit. But that's how you string good days together, by making good decisions one day after another. Food is exactly the same, food and exercise. But we're talking about food right now. How to get back on eating well? Well, I can tell you right now, it's about doing it right again and again. Look, I'll tell you the same thing I told my client today, who's, again, my good friend. Don't beat yourself up when you make one mistake. It doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, one bad meal will not ruin you. It won't. It just can't, because you can't eat enough food in that bad meal to really destroy everything else you're doing. A bad meal, you don't sit around and beat yourself up. Don't sit around going, oh my God, I'm stupid. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh, my whole diet's done, the day's over. That's the worst thing you can do. Your day is not over. Actually, your day is just beginning. If you have a good breakfast and then lunch is not so good, that's okay. You still got supper. You still got your snack between supper, lunch and supper. You still have your snack afterwards. There's many options and many chances to make another better decision. I had a client one time, and he used to say all the time, when things didn't go well and he started off the day eating something that he shouldn't have eaten, and he had some struggles with his weight, he used to say all the time, you know what, the day's over. I'm like, no. The day is not over, Rob. It's never over. It's just another opportunity. You get a reset every single day, and every single meal you get a reset. So don't get down on yourself. One bad meal won't ruin you. If you make a mistake, you're like, turn the page. I tell my kids that all the time. I try to do it myself, feeling stressed, feeling upset about something, turn the page. It's a great way of doing things. It actually physically, you say, turn the page. It helps. It really does. Trust me on that one. That's number one. Don't beat yourself up. It's okay. You made a mistake. The next meal will be better, and then make that next meal better. Then it becomes about stringing good meals together. One meal after another meal after another meal. Next thing you know, you strung a whole day of good food together. Now the next day you have another opportunity to string another 5 meals together. And then now those are healthy. Now you've strung 2 good days together, and then it becomes 3 and 4. And like with everything, the more you do it, the easier it gets. It really does. It just gets simpler every time you do it. You just have to start and get the momentum. It's either going to be a vicious cycle or a virtuous cycle. Whichever one you like, it will be that. So if you're on the vicious cycle of eating chocolate and chips and candy, you have a problem. If you're on the virtuous cycle and you're eating chicken and healthy food and salads, guess what? It's easier the next time to do it. Every time you make a good decision on food, it gets easier the next time to make another better decision. And then when you start seeing changes in your body and you start to feel good, guess what? It gets easier and easier and easier. So that's number 1. The first thing to do, every single meal is a reset. Take your reset, enjoy your reset, do better every single time, string some good meals together and you're happy. Now, second up, get rid of the stuff in your house that is garbage. You know what's in your house is garbage. Listen, if I have ice cream in my house, bad things will happen. I can promise you that. Why is that? Because I love ice cream. If I have ice cream, I'm going to eat ice cream. And I'm not talking, I'm going to have ice cream once in a day, once every 2 days. No, I'll get up in the middle of the night and eat half of that ice cream. That's what I do. I do that stuff. I can't help myself. When it comes to ice cream, I can't stop. So what do? I don't have the ice cream in the house. Don't buy things that you love. Buy healthy food. If you want something you love, go out and get it. Go out and get it. Don't buy a big box of it or a bag of it or whatever it happens to be. Buy a little bit. I do it with ice cream. So my kids, if we want to go have ice cream, we go out and get an ice cream cone. One. Just get an ice cream cone. That keeps me from having the ice cream at home. I scratch that itch because I want my ice cream. But guess what? It's not in the house. It's not hanging there going at night, Devin, come eat me, Devin. It's not happening. And you know what? I need that because for me, guess what? I will eat it at night. So don't have things in your house. Don't buy stuff. If you have a sweet tooth, don't buy sweet stuff. If you have a chip thing, you're salty, whatever your thing is. Mine is ice cream. If yours is nacho chips, don't buy them. Buy a little bag, eat those, that's it. Don't buy something this big, because if you buy something that big, bad things will happen. You'll have it in the house, you'll make bad decisions, it's easy to do. And number 3 is grit your teeth. I know, sounds weird, grit your teeth and do it. Decisions at the beginning are always the hard ones. They just are. Give you an idea. So for me, I get hungry at night. Every night I get hungry, and every night I wake up and I want some food. It's true, I just want to eat something. I'm like, I can go for some food. Last night, did it. Night before, did it. I'm always hungry at night. But I can tell you this, I get a heck of a lot leaner if I don't get up in the middle of the night and eat something. Even if I eat something healthy, I'm putting 200 calories, 150 calories into my body every night. What does that mean? Well, it means that I'm adding extra calories that I don't really need. Am I dying of hunger at night? No, I'm not actually dying of hunger. I think I'm dying of hunger. I would tell you I'm dying of hunger, but I'm not really dying of hunger. So you don't want to get into that boat. Don't get into the boat of I'm dying of hunger at night. If your thing is eating chips on the couch at night watching television, change it up. Grit your teeth, say I'm not having chips. I'm going to have a big glass of water. I'm going to have some popcorn, a cup or 2 of popcorn. Scratch a little bit of that itch, but at the same time you're gritting your teeth and you're saying no. First night, hard. Second night, not so hard. Third night, even easier. That's how I do it at night. I wake up and I'm lying in bed going, poof, I would like some food right now. Actually, it's not doing that. I'm like, I would like some food right now. That's what I do. But you know what? I say, no, Devin, go have a drink of water in the bathroom. Don't go to the kitchen. Don't allow yourself to go to the kitchen. Go back to bed. Go back to bed. I go back to sleep. I wake up in the morning and I say, thank God I didn't do that. I made a good decision. Same deal. Whatever it is that where you happen to slip up. If you're like me at night and you're slipping up, if you kind of eat right before bed, eat a little less. Put less on your plate. Whatever it is that you happen to like to eat less of it. Or don't eat it at all. That's where your grit your teeth comes in there. You have to have a little bit of grit. If you don't have a little bit of grit, you will make mistakes. And you just can't help yourself. Everybody will do it. A mistake, like I said at the beginning, is not the end of the world. It's not a bad thing to make a mistake. It's a bad thing to make a mistake repeatedly. So for me, it's a bad idea to have food at night every night because I'm going to add a lot of calories in. And I tend to be at night I'm hungry and I will overeat. I probably eat 200-300 calories. Well, you add that up over a week, that's 2,100, 2,500 calories in a week that I'm putting in there that I don't really need to do. So I can take them out and guess what? Heck of a lot leaner, feel a lot better. I feel way better. So whatever it is that you're doing, grit your teeth, break that script, break that habit. Like I said, if it's eating chips, if you're eating those chips on the couch watching TV, eat some popcorn, drink a big glass of water. Or don't eat the chips at all. Or have 2 chips. I don't know. A lot of people have a hard time just stopping dead. So I like having something else. Popcorn's a good choice. Have something that you don't absolutely love, that is not action-packed with calories. Break that script. Grit your teeth and say, it's okay to be a little bit hungry. Drink a big glass of water, because quite often you're not hungry, you're actually thirsty. You drink a big glass of water, you feel a heck of a lot better. What have you done to help yourself get back on track on the food or exercise side of things when you're having a hard time? Write them up in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Have yourself an amazing day, everybody. Don't fight the awesome. Stay off those ice cream snacks at night.